Alright, we're back. Time for Chapter 4 of Hand of Fate 2. We'll give a little bit to see if anybody's going to join into the stream, and we'll get started.
I cannot wait here forever. Make a choice.
Oh, I bet you can. Jingle, jingle. All right. Alright, let's get started with Chapter 4. The Empress. Earn fame in order to wield the legendary weapon, Hretha's Ire. Villages on the northern outskirts are under assault from northern raiders. Defeat the mighty shaman who is leading their raids. Our objectives are Mighty Hero, gain enough fame to wield the Hretha's Ire, and the raids. Encounters with northerners are common in these parts. So let's hope we get that good sword again. The good northerner killing sword. So, as always, we have our one pain-in-the-ass faithful companion. Good old, what's his dick, Malik Lips. Looks like we'll get a new one when we defeat the Empress. Spoilers. Thanks, game. Alright, let's put our encounter deck together. We got a lot of shit now. Alright, so let's continue his little sub-quest, of course. This one is shiny as fuck, so I want it in there. We unlocked this last time, Friendly Innkeeper. That should give us some good stuff. As before, we should probably just put in ones that have tokens, because that'll give us good stuff when we complete them. I'm hesitant to try that one again, because goddamn, it's hard. So we're going to put that one on the back burner for a bit. Let's see. This one gave us blessings. Old Maiden's always good. Gives us free stuff with no downside. Deepwater was a good chance of getting gear, so let's put that one in. Winter Solstice seems fitting since we're still out dealing with the Northerners. And we got one more slot. Fork in the Road, Gnomish Exchange, Man-Eating Tree, Popper Plague. Well, let's just pick one we haven't used before. Bam. Okay. Alrighty. Our equipment. Alright. Definitely want that Winter's Bane in there. Humble Hammer. I really don't like the two-handed weapons, but let's see. Oh no, I want to view it first. Oh, it's unknown until we draw it at least once. Alright, we want the good shield. Actually, wait. That one's 15 defense. That one's only 1. So this shield doesn't give us jack shit for defense. But it speeds up our weapon charges, makes us eat less. But we definitely want our armor in here, because we haven't had any chest armor yet. Alright, we've gotten the ruby ring before, which just gave us more max life. Wasn't a big deal. We haven't gotten that one yet, so let's try and draw it and see what stats it gives for both of those rings. As usual, we want our good shield in there. We gotta have our Cardinal Blade for some damage. We got 2 more slots. I guess I'll put that shield in there just in case we get it. And I really don't want this hammer, but if we end up getting it before we get a good shield, it'll be good to have. It'll be good to unlock what its stats are, so we'll put it in this time. Might just go hammer time on some things. Supplies, oh okay. This will be at the start of our journey. We can take one of these things. Either a boost to food, a decent weapon, or that shitty axe that I don't like. It would be good to start with a competent sword, but I have a feeling the food's going to serve us a lot better. Alright, let's do this.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game.
Oh, something new, huh?
The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Is that so? Alright, the Elder's Gift. Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. Yeah, that sucks. They were searching for this. You're just gonna show it to me. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Where were you hiding that? Hretha's ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. Why do you have it? Hands you the weapon.
Anger is a powerful force.
Alright, so this is all kinds of shiny weapon. Shockwave. Perform a powerful strike that can cause us knockdown to a single target. Impact tracks enemies and causes stun. Oh, that's kind of cool. Armor breaker, like most heavy weapons. And bash deals more damage to armor. Cannot riposte. But we need 20 fame to be able to use the damn thing. The weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its true potential. You acquire 20 fame to equip this weapon. Earn fame by completing encounters. Alright? The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Hreth's ire. You'd do well to remember that. Alright, let's get some info. Oh jeez, that's a lot of questions to ask. What do we do? You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villages need a hero. The town of Bradon is surely in danger and must be warned. Okay. Alright, so that uncovered part of our map. Alright, how do I use this damn thing? Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others, seek out greatness, and you will be rewarded. But what if I wanted to be a bad guy? What about this shaman? Twisted creature with great power, never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from her camp in the forest to the east. So she's a bitch. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. It is said that Hreth's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. And what about this empire? The Empire? What good is the Empire? Naught but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. Sounds about right, like most empires. Let's start this quest. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. So, did I just show up here and you're like, here, take this hammer? Like, what did I do to earn this in the first place? Alright. I'm gonna start with this one. Oh, we got the old maiden right away. Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. As usual, you have supplies, more life, or gold. Well, for once, we're not like hurting for gold right at the very goddamn start. So I wonder if this will probably raise our max life.
Yeah, probably.
We're gonna go for that. May you live a long life, she says, and with a fragile wave of her hand, you feel a warm sensation through your body. Alright, 10 max life. Have fun. Alright, we have a new gift voting up.
When the hero runs in,
raiders.
the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. Ah, shit. We didn't dodge it. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. Alright. Let's fight these fuckers. We only have our basic equipment. Let's try not to get our asses kicked immediately. Guys. On the frozen plains, prey are few and far between. The keen eyes of a trapper see all. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets. Use evade to avoid the traps, or change move direction rapidly to break free. Okay, so gotta jiggle it. Yep, nope, none of that. Bonk. Ah, I thought I dodged too much there. Boink. Whap. Back. Oh shit. None of that. Bap, 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 bap. Nope. fatality. Ow. Why did I turn that way? Here, give me that shield. Bap. Alright, we got some food for that. A lot of food, actually. Alright, now we can get us some gear after we fight this. Yeah, have your weapons recommended against the Empire. But I don't want to. Yeah, I can't use that one, obviously. No, fuck it. We stick to the sword. We don't abandon the shield. Maybe if I actually had a good two-handed weapon right now, I'd use it. But no. See, we're good. They got shields. Watchmen. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power. Watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage. Yeah, we just gotta use our kicks. I'm being real slow with these counters. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, that didn't go too well. They were a lot quicker than we're used to. We lost a bit of health there. Pretty good bit. But we got some fame. We got a little bit of health back. Oh, a lot of health back. We didn't need any gear though, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything. Nope. But we can inspect this, though. Berserker's Creed, damage buff. Deal more damage the more life you lose in combat. Oh, that's not so good. Extra gold. Gain 3 gold whenever you draw a gold gain card. That's good. Light and flexible armor does not affect movement speed. That's always nice. But in general, it's kind of bad. Humble Hammer. Which we'd already seen. This weapon deals less damage the higher the wielder's fame is. Oh, I see. So if we get that soon, it'll be useful, but the longer we go into this campaign, the less useful it'll be. Fire resistance. Fire inflicts 40% less damage. Always nice. If we come across any fire. Save our meager bit of money for now. You just sell it. Would you fail instantly if you sell it? I wonder.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Mm-hmm. Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Oh, it's rolling time. Not really that hurt, though. Alright, we did it. What are we gonna get? Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Oh, more max life, that's always good. Oh, more max life, that's always good. Alright, we're sitting pretty good on health right now.
Let us see what the next town holds.
to the next village. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest.
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
You arrive at Braydon at dusk to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help, we must stop these savages before all is lost." You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Of course we do. Alright, let's not do terrible this time. What do we got? Ooh, that's a lot of people. Shit. Nah, let me out. Finish her. Ah, I don't block that. Bam. Got him. I don't think anybody died this time. I think we did a good. We finally did a good. Cool. More equipment. So here's the choice. The lower our fame, the better that hammer is. Alright. We'll take the hammer for once.
Humility
Just for now.
is the beginning of power.
We'll replace it when we get a good shield. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. "Thank you, hero," they cry. "You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. For saving all the peasants, you receive 4 fame." Fuck yeah. Alright, we got some food. More food. We're sitting pretty on food right now. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Tarren. They point further south, down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. Alright.
The longest night, and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
Do the things. With the stuff. The winter solstice. On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stiegel set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body, and you fall into a deep, hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. Alright. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards held together outside the stable. No blessing cards found in the inventory. Okay. Okay. I guess nothing happened. Well then.
If you fall in a trap once, you may blame
Hey,
error.
come on.
To fall in the
I had to
same
uncover
trap
all the
again
cards.
smacks of foolishness.
Alright. We're trapped again. Ooh, 3 of them. Alright. We're gonna do good. We're gonna get stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna use the hammer. Humble hammer. But yeah, it's pretty humble. Speak softly and carry a huge piece of iron at the end of a stick. Yep. Figured. shit, I dodged into it. Bap. Boink. Bap. 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 Bonk. Shit. Shit. Hammer time. Shit, that was a waste. Wait, throwing shit at me, you son of a bitch. Yeah. You were only one hit from dead anyway. Hey, come on, come here. I just want to hammer you. Bonk. That wasn't too bad. Got some more fame. Of course we're going to search for spoils. Why wouldn't we? I guess that's why. Sheep. Yes! We got the monies. Alright, this fucking damsel again. Ooh, we gotta hit a 14. Alright, let's hope we win. Bam! Alright, we got a 12. We can reroll the 1. We have a very good chance of making it. Unless we get a 1 again like we did last time. Really? Really? God damn it. It's the exact same thing that happened last time. Why don't you shake the dice a little better, you son of a bitch? Alright. Let's do this thing. It's hammer time.
Stop helping people! It always ends up like this.
Bam. You want a hammer time too? Bam. Whack-a-mole. Oh shit. Fucked his day up. What do we get? Alright, that's a 9. That's pretty easy. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Give me something good. We got 4 fame. Some food. Some more food. Alright, they were packing food. Let's eat some of that food.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
Nom. 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 Some baked apples. Thanks. Alright, what do we got for trade? Ooh, you have the fucking chest piece, but we don't have any money. We don't have enough anyway. What if we sell something? All we have is the hammer. So we can sell the hammer. Yeah, you know what? That's probably the best because our fame is starting to get high, so that's lowering the damage of the hammer. Sell that. Buy that chest piece.
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood.
Alright, so we do more damage the more life we lose in combat. We're going to try not to do that, though. But in general, this gives us more defense than before. We get extra gold anytime we pull gold cards as well. Alright, we're done trading. Let's cook one more food, because we got a lot of it. on about our way. Let's hit up our last card on this map.
Children are always the ones to suffer most. They have an excess of capacity for it.
Alright, we're gonna put our sword and shield back on. And continue on Malaclypsis' little quest here. To cure whatever's wrong with him. He's got crabs or something. You linger near a fort in the abandoned docks of the great city. Malaclypse sidles out of an alley and strokes his mustache. Well, coin slave, listen here, you cunt. You keep calling me that. I'm gonna find more of those cards that make you not get to play with. Yeah. I kill you. The Empire has the stolen mage children hidden away in there. Now, I'm not too fond of children, as you well know. You recall a time when Malaclypse was asked to relinquish his last sweet roll to a crying child. He refused. But Ira won't give me the cure if we don't rescue them. He outlines the plan to you. It is worryingly brief. These forts are all interconnected, so even if we defeat one lot of guards, they're bound to call for reinforcements. We'll have to get in and out quick. Defeat 2 steel monster guards within 60 seconds. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, why is this even giving me a choice? Okay, got it. Malaclypse has drawn a helpful diagram in the dirt. The self-portrait is particularly generous. Alright, we find a way in, ask about the plan again, or ask why the Empire would kidnap Mission. Let's get some more info. We're evidence that the old world ever existed, and they don't like that. Okay, ask about the plan again. Sighs dramatically. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, same as before. Alright, so we gotta beat him in 60 seconds. We just gotta blitz the fuck out of him. Oh, shit. Please be the right one. Yes! Hidden beneath a pile of refuse, you find a grate that leads, presumably, under the fort. Without considering your wishes, Malaclypse wedges the grate open and descends into the gloom. You follow suit, as you don't quite trust him on his own. The rough stone walls of the narrow passageway grate against your skin as you feel your way through the sewers. You stumble blindly into Malaclypse and clumsily plunge into the water. Great. The commotion rouses a group of corrupted creatures taking refuge in the sewers. They don't take kindly to your intrusion. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Dodge, piece of shit.
I heard this works.
It's been a while since I've had to fight one of these. Nice. Finish him. Yeah, not too bad. Kind of figure out you have to just, like, spam the bash button on those guys because they're really armored. The final monstrosity falls. There was only one of them. Gurgling. Malaclypse gazes at the bodies with a troubled look on his face. This one is wearing a necklace. Looks like a family heirloom. The bard, usually fond of looting and stealing, doesn't allow you to touch the necklace. You peer up at the access tunnel. It is set too high into the wall, and you won't be able to go back that way. Find a way out or explore the sewers. Well, I guess we should explore a bit while we're down here. There's a huge success. Let's go with 4 this time. Oh, it would be the only failure. Unusual shapes bob in the sewer water, but you've no interest in investigating further. Man. Alright, let's find a way out. Huge success or success? Okay, I'm pretty sure the regular success win. No, god damn it. These fucking cards, man. You trip on a damp chair and fall into a pile of loose barrels. The noise clatters loudly through the sewers. Is somebody living here? Immediately, a shout comes from above. The rats are back again. What's that? Another soldier yells. I said, the first replies. I think those giant rats are in the sewer again. Call reinforcements from Fort Mournhold and get them to take a look at it. Those useless twits never do anything anyway. Now we have to defeat 3 monster cards within 60 seconds. Great. Malclips beckons you to a wrought iron gate. If I'm not mistaken, and I never am, how dare you to question me? This will take us directly into the fort. It allows you to go first. Leave the moisture and murk of the sewers behind you. You find yourself in a cellar. There are wine caskets, jars of pickled vegetables, and a sizable iron cage wreathed in pulsing light. Within the cage, the missing mage children huddle, unsure of your intentions. Malclips reaches for the heavy lock upon the cage's gate. It sizzles, and he drops it quickly. By Freda's skirts, that burns. He presses a long metal implement into your hand and steps back. You tentatively touch the lock. It doesn't burn you. You attempt to pick the lock. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, this is new.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume the red ones are bad. Silver's good, and the gold is best. Shit. No good.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Can I try again? I want a do-over. Sweating with anxiety, your hands slip and the lockpick stabs into your palm. Oh, great. But you must keep trying. You attempt to pick the lock again. Alright, I guess I do get a do-over here. So it stops immediately when I press it. I was trying to lead into it a little bit, but... Damn it. We pissed it off. The lockpick slips from your fingers and clatters onto the cage floor. I should have just tried for the silver one. You're surprised by the sudden sound of footsteps shuffling up the stairwell. The bard drops the cheese wedges he'd been pilfering from the cellar shelves. Oh no. You freeze in place and wait as the steps get louder and louder. And a servant boy comes down the stairs and stops dead in his tracks. He takes one look at you picking the lock, the terrified children in the cage, and Malclips laden with stolen cheese before backing away in fear and running up the stairs. He will alert the guards. Defeat 4 monsters in 16. We're gonna fail. There's no way we're gonna pass this. You attempt to pick the lock again. God damn it. Alright, we're just going for the silver this time. No! I'm so bad at this.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered.
No, I'm so
Keep
bad
practicing.
at this. A large speckled dog enters the cellar. Paying no heed to you, the mage children, or the bard stealing cheese, it patters over to a barrel of apples and begins to eat them one by one. You attempt to pick the lock again. Alright, so at least that one didn't do anything bad to us. Alright. Ugh, this is so bad. Take another pain card. I hate this. I hate this so much. So close. Fuck you.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Oh, you're a dick. I took 15 health of damage there? I'm gonna fucking die on this stupid pendulum. This is the worst. I don't like this at all. Ugh. He's not even looking at me. 10 fucking health this time. Oh, this is the worst quest. Okay, there. We did it. We're done.
Nicely timed.
Oh, fuck you. With a click, the lock pops open and clatters to the floor. Okay, children, Malclips awkwardly pats one on the head. Your mother and I are going to go kill the bad men. You stay here, unless we die, in which case you're on your own. The children nod, numb with terror. I gotta kill 4 of these in 1 minute. There's no way. We don't even have a good weapon. You sneak up the stairs and survey the scene before you. The soldiers mill about on the fort's courtyard. Malclips draws his spellbook. I have an incantation that will covertly teleport a few soldiers far away from here, potentially to their deaths, but I'll require some of your blood. Why do you need my blood? Why don't you use your blood? These are spells I rarely use. I'll need blood magic to be able to perform them. Bard notes your raised eyebrow and clutches his arm defensively. Not me. I'm a gentle flower. Besides, look at you. You're simply bursting with blood. Yeah, I lost like gallons of blood on that fucking lockpick. I just kept stabbing my own self with the goddamn pick. We kind of need that, though. If we're going to pass the time challenge, I really hope that doesn't hurt too much. Permanent injury. Okay, that's not too bad, because we had a lot of max health.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
Wasn't Malcolm supposed to have something to do with the wheel? I see lots of failures in there. Oh, it doesn't stop right away. Are you kidding me? Okay, Malcolm's let me redraw. This game is so mean.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Fuck you. Malaclipse's attempted projectile flies off in the wrong direction. Thankfully, nobody notices. Let's try it again. Ugh. Alright, don't fuck up this time. Come on. Thank you. We got one. Shadows envelop a group of soldiers patrolling near the wall. They tumble to the ground before vanishing from sight. Okay, good. Looks like that took 2 of them off, actually. Alright, now we're down to defeat 3 within 60 seconds. We could try it again. We do still have a lot of max health. We better do it. 60 seconds isn't long. Okay, only 5. Got a lot of fails on the board, though. Alright, this is our last chance. Let's do it. And a failure. Alright, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fight. We just gotta try and beat the shit out of them as quick as possible. That's 60 seconds. There's no way. We failed. There's no way we could have killed all those. They were shield guys. With the blare of a horn. Why was he out of the battle, though? Scores of Empire guards fill the courtyard. Malaclipse flings a crackle of blinding sparks, and he pulls you toward the exit near escape. Come, we cannot hope to save the children now. We can only hope to return later. So we failed. That was a big, just a steaming pile of horse shit, that entire mission. I eat, like, a lot of our food. Because we took a lot of damage. onwards we go. We'll try again next time for that. We'll save the chillins next time. Onwards to the next town.
Actions, of course, have consequences. You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
You arrive at Terran to find it under attack from raiders. Of course. Alright, same as last time. We got some farmers on our side. Let's try and keep them from dying. Oh man, I just dodged into him. Oh, come on. Alright, we got him. I don't think we saved them all this time, though. Got some equipment, at least. We got
A
the
useful
fire
tool,
ring.
but simple magic.
That's not that helpful. I need a sword or something instead.
Now the power
Oh.
is yours to use.
We have enough fame to use the hammer now, at least. So we will. The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to the wounds. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. We have some stuff for saving all the peasants. Oh, I guess we did. I didn't think they made it. We got 4 fame. We got some food. Some more food. I would have liked some healing
It
instead,
appears
though.
you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions.
Damn straight.
The raiders will hide from you no longer.
Good. You turn Hreth's ire over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less or if you have a newfound strength, but either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. You have enough fame to equip Hreth's ire, which we did. The Sanctum. Remembering the Elder of Telos' instruction, you set out towards the Sanctum of the Shaman. Locate and defeat the Shaman. Alright, so we could go straight there, but I think we need to do some stuff. Alright. Let's try this again, damsel. You've been bad to us lately, so let's hope for a better roll this time. Hey hon, how's it going? It's pretty fun. It's good shit. It's a nice mix of card game, dice, and action RPG. And it actually has a little bit of a Twitch integration as well. Okay, so we only got a 9. Let's re-roll our 1. We gotta get a much better roll here. And we didn't get it. That's 3 times in a row this card has screwed us. We gotta fight people again. But this time we got a big ass hammer. I was expecting it to be shinier. Hreth's ire, bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in time of peace and prosperity. Alright, let's fuck them up. Nope, none of that. Nope, none of that. Bam! Oh, nice. That was pretty cool. How about not? How'd you like that? That's right, you didn't. Slap. Alright. Not a fan of the two-handed weapons generally, but that hammer is pretty cool. Its special attack is really nice. Please have some health potions in your belongings. Alright, we won that roll. Have some good shit, please. Alright, we got our fame first. Find some food. Oh, that's a lot of food, though. Okay. Alright. We gotta put up camp and eat. Just cram some of this food down our fucking mouth. No, no, no! Oh, why did you do that, game? Oh, okay. I can just do it again. Nom, 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 nom. Nom. Okay. That's enough. Stop. Stop it, game. What are you doing? We're done. We're done eating. Alright. We don't have any money to buy anything with. So we're done. We're all healed up.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
Alright, gnomish exchange. Halt, vile humans, a voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. It takes a moment to realize they are gnomes. Dirty, poorly armed gnomes. A few hold spears, but most only have a rock or sharpened stick. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. About that. I'll give you some food for a helmet, one of the small folk exclaims. No, give me some armor and I'll give you a health potion, chimes another. I don't really have anything to give except this legendary hammer that I kind of need for the quest. So now, I'm good. You refuse and the gnomes attack. A collection of sharp sticks and rocks fly in your direction. Ow. Ow. The gnomes quickly retreat into the trees, peering at you from the shadows until you leave. Alright, so that was a bad card. I don't like that one. We're not putting that in the deck again. Alright, we've got a new voting up at the top. You can vote to either get me food or gold.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
As night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide to the savior of the Rusty Razor? Heal, buy a meal, or rest. What do you require? By healing, by food, ask with legend, just the latest rumors or leave. Tell me about the rumors. Innkeeper tells you that the recent cheese festival has kept the inn busy and his coffers full. Okay. About the lodging. For lodgings, eh? We have some fresh-made beds for travelers such as yourself. It's free, of course, assuming you have some provisions. 1 food heals 5 life. Okay, well, that's the same as if we just camped. Okay. Buy food. We don't have enough for that. Buy healing. Draw a life card, game for 10 gold. We don't have enough. Alright, so nothing really to get here.
You strike me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
Alright, this is another token challenge. You hear shouting up ahead. As you make your way down the cobbled street, you see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows. A crowd has formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers, "Please help! My family is in there. Anyone, please help." Brave the fire yourself, or let Malcolm's attempt to rescue you. Alright. As much as I would love to send his dick ass into a burning building, he'll definitely fail or run away. So let's try ourselves. Okay, this wheel's moving a lot slower than the last one. Injury. Alright. Okay, we'll take some pain. Actually, no. Let's try again. We got the injury again. Alright. With a sudden crack, the beam above you gives way, injuring you and blocking your path. You retrace your steps back out the building. Ew. The woman sees you emerge empty-handed, and the woman lets out a cry. My husband, did you see my husband? He's still in there. Please, please help. The dealer adds another life pain card to the wheel gambit. Alright, let's try again. Alright, we got one. Through the haze of smoke,
A wise decision.
you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. A villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. You gain 2 fame. Alright, let's try again. It's moving faster now. Oh yeah, we got it. Looks like, based on the wheel, there's one more person in that house, though. You find the woman's son attempting to find his way out through the smoke and flames. Grabbing his hand, you lead him back through the building to safety. You think you know how to get out of your own damn house. Alright. There's another life pain card to the wheel. Let's try and get the last dude. Oh no, that's way too fast now. Alright, we drew a failure card.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
Hey, calm yourself. Let's try again. This wheel's getting big. Did we get it? Oh, you bitch! No, come on, it was on it. Come on, we can do this.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that the game, this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
Ah,
I
shut
have
up.
a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Ew. Gain 8 fame. Oh no, it collapsed. That was our last chance. While you were unable to save everyone, the villagers are grateful for your valiant effort. Well, we got all but one, okay? We tried. But unfortunately, we did not clear that challenge. So, we'll have to put that in the deck for next adventure to try and do it again. Alright, let's eat a couple foods. And move on. General store. That we don't have any money to spend at. Yeah, we've got all the good shit. We have nothing. We could sell the fire ring, but it doesn't really give us much. I still wonder if you'd fail immediately if you sell the hammer.
You have prepared yourself for this battle.
Kind
Now
of.
you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talos Elder had described. The Shaman's Sanctum is protected by a magical barrier preventing you from advancing. Let's use that hammer. You raise Fretha's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, and then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. Ah, great. You find your bearings and realize that you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
Oh, we have a new companion. He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Enemies. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bald northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. I don't know about that. I think we can kill all the weaklings first. Gotta thin out their numbers. The Frost Shaman. She mad. Alright, Raid Leader Gerda. Raid leaders are the front line of the northern assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heal her allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. Ah, she's the healer. That changes everything.
I do not know. Yet we will fight. Stand clear of my ways. Stand clear of yours.
I blocked that. None of that. Damn it. What? I dodged out of that. Bitch. How do you like that? That could have gone better. But we did it. The shaman's body arrives as the dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the sky is clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You have befriended Kolbjorn the Wanderer. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you will call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Thank God, we have a good companion now instead of Malclips. Let us head back and find your friend. We don't have to. I mean, he's fine. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe. Well done. Another northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Ring of food. Pious robes. Ooh, a helmet. I think we already had Bridge Skirmish. For proving yourself a worthy hero, Bachul, the hammer. For befriending Kolbjorn, Clem Eyebright, and the Wanderer. Oh, okay, so that's his mission. What else we get? For defending all of the villages, Elder's Gift. Ooh, it's all shiny. Alright, we didn't really succeed in many of our side missions that time, unfortunately.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now.
Yes, thank you.
From here, they will change.
Alright, that's the end of Chapter 4. We did some stuff. We hit some things with hammers. Got trapped in a lot of bolas. and failed a lot of missions. We failed the children's. We'll have to try and save the children's again next time. In Chapter 5, The Emperor. But that'll be it for now, and we'll see you next time.